guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're starting in the car. I need to go to Target. It's so freaking sunny. I needed to go to Target for some stuff for my business, so let's go. Tell me I don't need them. Oh, funfetti. I need some. What's the difference? Mix chocolate cake. Mike doesn't like chocolate. And yes. I'm literally looking for one type of candy, and I can't find it. I found them. Oh, but I don't want a big bag. I'm getting a big bag. Okay, I just got everything. Oh, you can't even see. I'm trying to be fall vibes because literally it's September 30th, but it's so hot. I'm in Florida, but because of the hurricane that just hit, which I'll touch base on that in a second, it's actually only 73 degrees, so it's nice out, but in the car, my God, is it hot. All right, let's go home. Back home, and we're about to just like forget the freaking fall vibes because I'm so sweaty. Anyways, let me flip you around, show you what I bought from Target. First, can we talk about this though? Oh, I missed this like oversized jacket. I got it from Boohoo like years ago, so I kind of doubt it's still there. Anyways, I bought this 4-inch table because, don't mind the mess, still picking up from the hurricane. I have this one for my crystals to do live sales, but it's not enough, so I'm gonna use the other one to put here and have to move this shit somewhere else. We're gonna leave this on for as long as I can, but sweating balls. Also, can we talk about my makeup? Haven't really properly done my makeup in a while. Forgot how cute I can get. Anyway, sounded really conceited. Okay, let's do a Target haul. So like I said, I got the table. So then I got the exact same matching tablecloth that the other one has. Can you believe this is $5? Like, it's a good tablecloth. It's thick for like a 6 to 8 person table, it looks like. So got this just so it's all cohesive. Had to get some candy. So I got some Reese's, the pumpkin. We got a pack before that was like pumpkin, ghost, and bat. And I've learned I just like the pumpkin because I like the consistency of like the ratio, I mean. And then, as you saw, I had to get caramel apple. I fucking love these, and I have not had these in years. This was the only bag they had, so I had to get the big bag, but I'm not mad about it. And then we're out of soap, so I decided to try this soap. We'll see how I like it. So this is a 3-in-1. It's supposed to clean, exfoliate, and moisturize. I hope it's a foam, because I love foam. And then I just got a couple of other things. I got some eye drops. I haven't had to use eye drops since I was in high school, but in high school I got a running joke of being a vampire because my eyes would always get really red. Like, I would look bloodshot, like I was high on drugs, and I'd have like sensitivity to light, hence the vampire thing. So I haven't had it happen in a long time, but it's happening again. Just when I'm like constantly like squeezing my eyes. I don't want to do it because I'll mess up my makeup, but I just have really dry eyes, and I don't know if it's because I'm down in Florida now. I don't know what it is, but it's doing it again. So just got some eye drops to hopefully help with the dryness. Got a new brush because my brush, the freaking thing keeps breaking and coming out. I keep having to pop it back in, and also it's just gross. And I've heard you're actually supposed to change your brushes every 6 months. Let me know if that's really true, because if it is, whew. So I got this. It's just a wet brush. I love Wet Brush, the brand. This one is a tea tree oil infused treatment. It's fucking $16 though, but I bought it, so. And then I figure, why not get in the Halloween spirit, and also I'm addicted to sugar, so I got some funfetti to make cupcakes, but then my dumbass didn't get eggs. Good job. I mean, we have to go back to the store in the next day or so to go actually get groceries for the week, so I'll get eggs then. Should probably start a list. I will forget. It is 11:15. I'm starving. All right, let's talk about the hurricane. Let me update you about what's been happening the last couple of days. Actually, we even need to go back further and go to the market that I did. Shit. let's catch up. Catching up means move scenery because we all have short attention spans and I'm not in the center. Anyways, let me catch you up a little bit. We'll jump some clips in here because I did get a couple of clips for what's been happening because everything was just so chaotic. I couldn't remember to film. I really wanted to vlog this. I actually wanted to do like a whole video dedicated to it, but chaos happened and I didn't. So on Saturday, so today is Friday. So last Saturday, it's been a while. Last Saturday, we did a flea market for my crystal business. I went halfsies with another company. I met her on TikTok and we became friends through TikTok. And so we both talked about doing this flea market together just to kind of see if it would work, you know, just kind of test out the market. It is the largest flea market in the South or in Florida. I don't remember. Anyways, it's an outdoor flea market and it's partially outdoors. I don't know how to explain that. So we went halfsies on a booth. So they have two separate booths. They have full-time, long-term booths and daily booths. So we just did the daily booth just to test it out. And so you actually are outside. There's like a small little sliver that's covered, but the majority of you is outside. So we did buy a canopy and stuff so that we wouldn't get sunburnt. I got burnt anyways. Actually, I don't think you can even see, it's pretty much gone. So we did that on Saturday. So we ended up so we had to be there by 7 is the earliest you could be there. So we all kind of agreed, let's get there at 7:30 because you have an hour to set up then because you have to be set up by 8:30 and pay for your day by 8:30 to the office. So let's just say I was rushing crazy that morning. So I did get a clip though. Let me pop that in here. Okay, we're gonna start the video here. I'm going to a flea market for the first time for my business as a booth. We're running behind, so I'm gonna make this intro really snappy, but to follow me along to the market. It's 7:07, we wanted to be out of here by 7, clearly that didn't happen. So I'm hurrying to pack up a cooler for at least drinks and stuff. And we loaded the car half last night. Sorry, it's dark in here. This is the rest of what we need to load. So I'm doing the market with somebody, another crystal shop that I met on TikTok. So she's gonna meet us there. I'm exhausted already. I'm trying to get ready. These two waters. 4 pops and 8 waters should be good. So then after that, we finally got set up. Took me forever to get set up. I broke a tower. The broke one. So we finally got set up. I'll pop in right here to show you kind of what the booth looked like when I was done. I do now know that I need more than one table for all of my stuff. Also, I need to figure out better what to do with resin because I kept the resin out of the sun. However, the heat and the temperature outside still started to make it somewhat sticky. Resin, if you don't know, it doesn't ever go back to a liquid form, but it will be bendable and can get sticky and melt a little with high heats. And then obviously 140 degrees and higher, it's ruined. Definitely need to figure that out in the future. This time I literally just put it on the ground, and then some of them that were more new and weren't as like cured long. How do I say that? They didn't have as many days since they had been created. I ended up having to put them in our cooler. So they're all fine. They all got salvaged and are okay. None of them got ruined. Some of them just started turning a little sticky, and so I put them away. So that kind of sucked. I got one sale from that. I did have a couple of people follow me on TikTok because we were doing like a promotion that if you followed us on TikTok, you'd get a free tumble. And a couple people took the business cards. So I guess I got something. Across from us was somebody who is at a permanent booth. So I did ask them if this was a typical day or if this was slow. They did confirm it was slow because I felt like this couldn't be it. So that's good to know. So we might go back and try it again. At that point on Saturday, we had all heard about the hurricane coming. So my guess is where people were prepping or doing other things and not necessarily going shopping at a flea market. So timing kind of sucked with that. So after that though, I almost got heat stroke. Yay. And so the last like 20 minutes of cleaning up, I was so dizzy, thought I was gonna pass out. And so at one point, Mike just looked at me, he's like, go sit in the car. He was like, just go sit in the car with the AC on, drink a shit ton of water. He's like, I'll finish this. Yeah, that was horrible. That took a while to get over too. I ended up having to come home, take a cold shower. Not fully cold though, because it couldn't shock my system. And just had to literally sit here like, the rest of the day and do absolutely nothing. It was It's pretty bad. So I have lived in Florida on and off for probably 7 different times, and never once have I had to deal with a hurricane. So that was interesting. We had literally just moved to Tampa from Miami, not even a full month, and we hear that the hurricane's coming, and the worst part of it is that was supposed to hit it as a Category 4, could have potentially downgraded to a Category 1 by the time it was going to fully hit here. But the worry was the storm surge was supposed to be 9 to 12 feet of storm surge exactly where I live. So we kind of got wind of the hurricane coming on Friday, but it had that point was clear past Cuba and was a tropical storm still. But they were estimating it to hit here. On Monday, our zone got mandated to evacuate because we were in the area that the 9 to 12 foot of storm surge was supposed to hit. So luckily the lady I did the market with was nice enough, their family was nice enough to let us go with them. So we had a plan because I personally didn't want to go to a shelter unless I had to. Just because they even over in the news tell you how uncomfortable the shelters will be. But obviously if you have to, you have to. So I was glad to know somebody. They were technically in a flood zone, but they were at the very tip of the last flood zone. So they were technically in a good area. So we decided we were gonna go stay with them. So we did wait until the last possible second before it thought rain was gonna hit, like the outer parts, the like tropical stormish parts. So we didn't go over until Tuesday around like 3 o'clock. So we couldn't get any wood or anything into my car because this condo is my aunt's, so we were gonna try to protect it as much as we could. All we ended up doing was duct taping the windows so that if glass broke, it'd be easier to clean up. Hurricane checklist. Shit on the walls or windows because we have a canal directly from the ocean. Freezing our house out. So if we lose power, it's freezing in here and hopefully will last longer. Water in the bathtub for the toilets if we lose water. Lots of gallons of water and toilet paper. And a motorcycle inside. Well, we officially lost power. Luckily, I've been preparing for this and had the AC at like 65. So hopefully it'll stay as cold as possible. Try to get everything off the floor. Are you really on the bike?
No.
Look at this, guys. Oh my gosh. The water is so low right now. So anyways, we went to their house on Tuesday. Nothing had been going on, really hardly any rain even. It was just sprinkling a little bit. So then we woke up and found out it had shifted and moved to Cape Coral. Cape Coral? I don't know how they say it. And it was no longer, we weren't even in the cone of uncertainty anymore. So we decided to go back home because you know, I know her, I did not know her family, and, you know, sleeping on the air mattress Mike was sleeping on, I slept on, there was a tiny little couch in there. So it was really an uncomfortable situation, and if it wasn't, obviously, still, like I said, super grateful that they let us even come. But if it was not gonna hit us at all, I'd rather just be comfortable in my own house without power and stuff than somewhere else uncomfortable with it not doing anything but a tropical storm. We were lucky. Nothing actually happened here. It really wasn't even, I wouldn't even consider it tropical storm weather. I mean, it rained somewhat. It was mostly just really windy up here. I think they said miles per hour was 65, so pretty low. Wasn't even a category 1 up here, which, like I said, super thankful since it was supposed to be 9 to 12 feet of a storm surge here. And it's really hard to wrap my brain around that, to be thankful that it didn't hit here because of seeing how horrible it hit there. Like, it's such a mind fuck to be so happy it hit somewhere else. Like, that feels horrible. Yeah, nothing happened here. We're good. Everything's good. There's no damage anywhere. Our power went out Wednesday at like 4 o'clock, came back on yesterday at 11 a.m. Internet just literally as I walked back in the door. Actually, I was at Target and I got a notification that a person was spotted with my doorbell, which is the reason I knew the internet finally came back on. So we're finally all back to normal, which is great because I really wanted to do a live sale on TikTok tomorrow and I can't really do that on just data. It's not strong enough. There's a little update of what's been happening. I do have some clips from the hurricane. So if you watch the news, you probably saw that all of the bays near where it happened and kind of further up north, they ran out of water. It literally sucked the water. So before it hit, all the news was saying, just make sure you're done driving by 2 o'clock. So at like 1, I know, horrible. We went and drove to the causeway that's near us. And I have some videos of how much water it took away. For some reason, I didn't get a video of our canal. I don't know why. But it was pretty freaking low. Our canal didn't fully drain, but I did see some canals as we were driving that had fully drained. There was no water. Ours got pretty low to where I could see parts of the bottom of the canal, but it didn't fully drain. But yeah, let me insert those clips because it's kind of wild.
Look, that's all land.
All the way out to the little buoy things. Oh my God, can you feel the wind?
That's insane. There's all this crap in the road up here.
No, look, the sign is down. It's like that.
As soon as you get around the corner here, the beach is literally, you can see it all. And then over here, if you look, there's docks. The docks are even on the ground.
Oh yeah, the ones up here are even worse.
There's even, we'll show you up here, there's a boat that's already sitting on the water, or on the ground. So as soon as we get around these trees here, you're gonna see a boat on the ground, all the way. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, big boat there. And it looks like it's sitting on some water, but the way it's sitting, it's kind of crooked, so it has to be on some land. But if you look here, the entire bay is mucky dirt, a little bit of water.
Fuck, it's windy.
Yeah, it is getting really windy.